So I'm not going to count them out of an online game against the old boys of Furia. Anything but easy, though. Serato.
In my mind, it's less about...
Oh, my God.
That's
Hello.
lovely from Zwei.
Hello, Zwei.
Let's see then. These dual Berettas off to a rip-roaring start.
Oh.
Zwei makes a name for himself in the pistol. Can Skulls and Yuri offer anything up for Furia? They both get a kill apiece. That's the bomb plant secured. Suddenly this round could be rescued. Glock set up. Skulls good for a second and just steals himself away. Yuri takes next contact and buys time for Skulls to swing out on a timing. And this is the kind of rounds I'm talking about. It looks pretty for Nemiga. Zwei is living up to the hype. But in the end, it's all for naught. 3 kills in the pistol round, but no one else is able to capitalize, so Furia stick the landing.
Yeah, Skulls has been one of the more exciting pieces of this Furia team. His recovery since joining this team after leaving Liquid.
I think when he joined Liquid, it was a weird ragtag version of Liquid that had been assembled, and there was a clear hierarchy at play. That's crazy from Zwei. Bro, this guy is really good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, another ding. Fallen just died to a USP. Oh dear.
Just run. Oh,
well, the bomb was on Fallen.
The smoke helps. Get an upgrade. Get out of there. But so in Nemiga, they are resetting round the world right now. The quicker they move, the better. They're very scared of a lurk through mid, perhaps, so they're shifting the entire way. That gives time for Serato to take space in the A side. Santa may as well let them pass and then backstab, but the late timing of Yuri is perfect. And Nemiga, they've got one gun, but they've also got Zwei's Deeg. This is still a round where I feel like Furia should be recovering. But the tagged up players don't fill you with hope.
I mean, it's in this round, opened up by Zwei, made interesting by Zwei that he might have to be a bit of a hero piece. Risky Bob, one more. Zwei found another from Risky Bob's USP. It's only Yuri. Time on his side, but still a 1v2 to stick the landing on, and Lear shuts him out of it. Yuri clutch denied as Nemiga pull up. Only pistols, 1 deagle in the round, and they get on the board in round 2.
Furia have no resistance here. It's a rotation back from Leah all the way to reinforce A. They're stalling well. Those flashes are really good. They block Furia for just a few more seconds, who fake smoke the molly and then send it to B. Right now, Nemiga are panicking about that A-Rap, and they've got only 1 man in the site.
Yeah, but he'll show them the Zwei to the door. 3 kills on the round as he withstands that wrap in through Temple. Bomb now away from Furia and their hope of upsetting with their own force buy might have just gone out the window. Serato does put 1 on the board. This could still get interesting just based on who's still alive here. The fact it's Serato, chart topper in Brazil, the man who's supposed to be the best from the region, and alongside him, a confident Skulls. Let's see if there's any more intrigue on this. They're going to meet up in middle.
Oh, they just cleared B main, and then Skulls got here later, so they think this is completely empty. They have no idea. They're being tracked, traced, hunted down by Skulls. Serato going to join him, but they've got to go quick right now. 15 seconds. If they want to win this round, Skulls just has to run in. He's trying to set Serato up for the trade. Back at the site, guns out, and the molly. Serato wins it all. Nemiga caught off guard with a late reset and a backstab from Skulls.
You got to have the protocols. You got to be well drilled here. It's not enough to just be a flashy player. Zwei has given you advantages in spades, and twice over now you've given it up. Serato, opener secured. Serato entering A is always a treat to watch. He feels right at home playing entry on this side of the map. Only good for the first kill this time around. And so weapons retrieved at least for this CT side. They're going to get something out of this early skirmish for the main control as Furia now look elsewhere.
Yeah, 2 upgrades, so not a bad situation for Nemiga once more, but they are again weak on this B-bomb site. So they get caught in the open. Does find a dink, but it's the drop in dark denied by Yuri. And this one should finally settle back in the hands of Furia.
Yeah, you got given not one, but two great chances to get off to a good start here.
Yeah.
Right? An insane win on a full eco in the second round to make amends for the fact that you dropped the ball in the pistol. A 3K in your anti-eco round from your lone player in defense of the B site, and it still wasn't enough. And so now, what are the consequences of that? Well, it means you're on the CT side of Anubis, the harder side of the two. You're the underdog in this matchup, and you had that chance to get off to a really good start. Now it's Furia with all the early momentum. A very confident brand of Counter-Strike, and that was what we saw even from them back at the major.
Dude, how many rounds is Sway going to be solo B, man? They haven't cleared it. It will. And another dink for Sway. So close, but yet nothing. They've really left him on his own. Sure, only an eco, but Kaserata will farm with 4 kills.
Only up against the pistols, but if that's a sign of things to come, the control, the confidence shown in how he approaches that, especially after, you know, it's not like these USPs aren't threatening. Furia lost the second round to them.
Furia, no slouches individually right now. Risky Bob, clues in the name. He's pushed through a smoke on stairs. They're behind him in middle, but he is patient. How is Cello ready for that? There should be no way. Did they see him? I don't even know.
Don't even say best player in Brazil. He wasn't even the best player on Furia. He wasn't even top 3. Yeah. It was kind of absurd. Dude, so much of it came to Skulls. So what happens when Kaserato's switched online? What happens when he's feeling it? Furia get that much more dangerous. Now they've learned about the stack. Fallen's going to run out of there with that bomb on his back. He leaves Yuri to hang around, keep the intrigue over here at A main. And Yuri's done a great job of not allowing Nemiga to leave this position. They can't react to this info. They just have to take this one fight, and he's wasted so much time, even getting away with more damage on his way out of the round. That is enough. Yuri did all he had to and then some. Furia are already in a position to hunt down these saving players.
Yeah, nice bail call from Fallen, because they see 2 players on that swing and someone through the flash, so that was plenty of info. I like the gamble for Nemiga, but it's a hard map to pull gambles off unless you're doing it off a spawn, because it's so easy to bail from A main. Fallen looking to finish these kills. 2 players very low, and Fallen's just going to wall bang him out of the round. Respect your elders. Shows these kids how it's done.
The way that he envisions the game and the way that he calls is, I think, still exactly what Furia need, especially after they were stuck with Art for the longest time with a very unique view of the game, shall we say.
Oh, they're playing with so much bravado right now. Another rush for Furia. And Nemiga push to try and find the A main player. There's no one even here. Pat those stats just that a little bit more. You couldn't see him through the smoke of the nade. Sway, come on, show us some deegs. No one's here. Wait, he's got smoke. No kit, but they are leaving right now.
10-second stick in the smoke. We need the deeg, maybe on a Cello.
Dude.
Because Cello's close enough to stop this, or at least he should be. 10-second defuse denied as Cello hangs around.
That was a 4 seconds he was on it.
No tomfoolery now as Cello will lay it all to rest.
If he had a kit and he could have gone later, he could have won that. That's terrifying, but nice try.
This probably feels foreign to his way. He's not used to this. Tell me I don't just shoot everyone I see. I actually have teammates here. That's unheard of. Sway on the board first.
It's in trouble.
Oh, Kaserato tries his hand at this fight in through dark. Yuri now takes up the position and will come through with the double. Doors now open, but they're promptly closing as Nemiga scramble these rotates in. Fallen left up in the clutch. Can he fly solo? First shot connects. Fallen in with a chance. Just card left to be. Pistol pulled and he'll run him down. No room given to Fallen, no respect. As Nemiga cut him down shy of the 1v3 clutch.
Yeah, he's feeling it though. He's having some nice input individually, but too many targets, not enough bullets to finish this one. Furia still just commit to that B here, even though Nemiga know exactly what's going on, how 4 strong on this bomb site before Furia even get out, and they still make it close. Middle gets taken. There's not much Nemiga can do without a smoke available. They can't just run through the door running and shooting. Lear stuck on an island, will be traded. Fallen gets out. That's the bomb as well. He's going to get hunted down. Good cover from Skulls. SMG's not up for the job. Out A, can't seize him. Can he stop him? Space being taken by Furia as the bomb comes in tow as well.
Away.
Hello?
Running at them. No reaction yet. Keserato does wise up to this, but it's pulled the attention away. That Orb's going to get to strike. Zwei cut down. Not ready for Keserato. Can't he do anything? Risky Bob here alongside him. Orb scoped in, but Keserato lays waste to Nemiga.
How? He is just a monster right now. Unfaltering, unwavering. We're going to see some more aggressive starts for Nemiga because they've allowed a lot of room for Furia. They've not really been able to block them out of middle. Khan's actually starting B with the Orb, holding for contact. And Furia done a lot of lurk smokes, but not this round. So this is bread and butter. He's going to feast. Khan with a couple on this AWP. Zwei swings out for a little bit more. And Nemiga put up a stellar hold so far. But don't let them get 2v5. They need this round more than anything. That Molly's going to bloom before the smoke pops. And Furia smash their way through B.
There have been so many rounds like this. So many rounds when Nemiga could have looked to leave a mark, build something on this CT side, and now it's a 5v2 left hanging in the balance. Xanta seeing if they come pushing his way. They do take dark, but they haven't full cleared this close angle. Fallen floats around. There's the info. There's the spot. They know they've got Xanta trapped, and Fallen's going to find him. A path has now opened. A route to redemption in this round. Fallen fakes it for the death cam, trying to bait them in to Keserato. 2v5 from Furia to keep this T side damn near flawless.
It's the Fallen and Keserato show, rolling it back and just looking so good while they do it. You could just see, you know, Nemiga thinking the round's dead already. They're just fighting together. It's these little mistakes that are costing Nemiga the experience reigning true. And they've been ready for this before. They might be ready again. Quick turn. Lear still gets his. Risky Bob trying to survive, but his teammate might die at the same time.
But the protocols is where they get let down. The fact they've lost so many of these man advantage rounds. I want to say that was like their fourth, where they've had a heavy advantage. This one they're looking to deliver on. It's all chaotic. It's another one of these 2vx's required, but Skulls seems up for the job. This time 2v4 as it begins. He's brought it down to a 2v2 over in middle. Gonna link up with Keserato as Keserato looks to add another one of these type of rounds to the tally.
Yeah, great shots from Skulls, though. Hits the counter-strafe while running forward on the third player to peak window. And that's after Nemiga sit in front of the Molotov and swing on a late timing. They completely catch Furia off guard, and still we're in a 2v2 with full nades on the wrong side of the map with no kit. I know who I'm betting on.
Plant will come in. Furia being very diligent, making sure there's no one hiding here. In the B site, they've cleared it out entirely. Skulls and Keserato even have time to get comfortable. There's no agency behind having to reposition here. They get teed up for this post-plant, playing the same crossfire, really, as to how this map opened in the pistol. Keserato in at jail. Skulls tucked in, back of the site. Furia run it back, and this half starts the way it ended with a 2vx turnaround out of Furia. This is just cushy for Nemiga. They've got a lot of control here. Furia were teed up to play retakes, so they have to have tricks up their sleeves. Smoke and a flash for Fallen. Kit there as well. Gives them a little bit of extra time to work with. Having everyone Heaven, maybe that's a problem if you get boxed in, if you lose some of these opening fights. Wave falls early, Cello follows up, and now everyone's spotted Heaven side. Fallen's just going to drop a smoke on that bomb, looking to get on it. They've got to deny this. Tap will force the swings, and knife pulled. Fallen stabbed out of the round. Nemiga pull up with a pistol round. That's something. A bit more fight in this second half.
Nice to see Risky just go for the knife. Don't mess around with shooting the smoke with a Glock. It's not a rifle. It's so much easier to just get him off the bomb with a knife.
So there is still a route open to Nemiga to make this more interesting. But if they actually want to come all the way back and have Furia on the ropes, it is going to be an uphill battle every step of the way. You are just one Serato or Skulls moment away from this game getting out of control. So this won't be easy for Nemiga, but to paint it as impossible is disingenuous.
Yeah, especially at T-side Anubis, you know, give them a chance, but they're going to have to earn it. I'd say Zway's earned some eco kills after the game he's given us, and Fallen might feed him one more on the way out. But this is where the game begins. Furia, I like that they don't force. Get guns in as soon as possible. Here comes one of those early info plays. Zway's got good cover. Hitting this shot is not easy, but he swings out, and the flash does nothing to him. The second blinds, and Yuri keeps it even. It's a huge 1-for-1 to find, and Furia know that B is mostly clear. Bomb's still loose back there while Nemiga look for a pick on the other side.
You can shelter in place a little bit now. They're going to wait and see what the reactions are out of this Nemiga squad. Usually in a 4-on-4, you kind of group up, you try and make some moves in the mid-round, but with only 30 seconds left, they're just relying on Fallen's reads right now, and they don't like how quiet A's been. Yuri is on a slightly deeper line. He's confirmed that there's nobody in A main, and so Furia are one step ahead. Nemiga have got to do this without their star.
Cello gets the first, and with the smoke on the molly, it obscures the vision of Nemiga. They're not going to get these kills for free. Bomb making its way in. Important entries required, and Fallen denies the second. He's going to go wide on his own. They just don't know about Yuri still here in the smoke. Nemiga slink away back to B main. Bomb in their favor. And the odds just increase massively, and they clear out their flank too. So Furia, they are very cautious right now, scared that they're still in the site. Don't have the time for this.
Serato and Yuri, this iconic Furia duo, the two that have re-signed back onto the Furia org, putting in a few more years. Can they stand up to this? Yuri tries his damnedest, but Xanta and Leah just swing together. And that's what we're talking about when we say if they get into these post plants, they're a lot harder to give up than they were in the first half. Holding on by the skin of their teeth right now are Nemiga.
No stress here. Site clear just tells them what they already know. That's crazy.
Oh, this is really like more awkward than it should be.
It's fine.
It's fine though. Like not going to lose you the round. You're telling yourself just a bit of running into one another, a bit of body block, a bit of harmless fun with the boys.
Free AK.
Does this get any weirder though? Pistols all grouped in main, locked out by the util. This should be safe still. There's a flashbang on Fallen, as you say. Could look to make this interesting. Smoke in at Heavens, locks out the angle, but a collateral connects for Khan.
Get that AK.
Yeah, that's a helping hand, and yeah, that AK might want to think about staying alive. Khan does not give them the chance. They run down that AWP. Fallen, for a brief moment, gets to hold that AWP in his hands. And they try to knife him again. But all that matters for Nemiga is that the gap is closing, and they are sticking the landing in these post plants.
Furia very confident. They are going for that round to win it as well. They're going in with the AK on a low Yuri with armor. I thought he'd just run to save while they send the pistols in, but they think they can win a round like that. Speaks to the mindset.
And I want to keep track of this, Hugo. He was 5-1 coming into the second half, sitting 7-1 in opening duels right now. It feels like he really is to have a flawless opening kill game to keep this sort of pressure on. Those are awkward nades. Lear bested in the head-to-head. Zway goes for the trade. It's not come through.
Excellently done. Just a airstrike. Yuri all the way. Now he could just sit here and take mid, and they can fully rotate pad of sight, but the timing of him looking away couldn't be worse. He lets him cross. They don't see him either. Nobody's winning here. And he doesn't even get the backstab, so now they're deep in middle, and Furia don't know what's coming. But that kill from Con might tempt them back into Fallen.
They've just heard Fallen's AWP fire off here.
But they already bailed from A.
Yeah, they've given up that ground. Are they going to go back and try and retake it? This is the plan changing on the fly for Nemiga. Sure, this might misdirect Furia. It's certainly going to keep two players in this B site. No, wait a second. Fallen's calling their bluff. He doesn't believe this. He's seen fakes like this before. You really think spamming a smoke is going to trick Fallen? He's kept 3 players in the A site. He's even moving around there now as well. Nemiga are going right into the stack. Fallen has read them like a book. And so that's how Furia find their way in.
Oh, just, yeah, Nemiga getting stuck in the mud, overcomplicating it. If they just recommit off of that kill in water, obviously they don't know, they don't have the info that they weren't spotted on the cross. Charging through middle, Fallen's AWP with the camera cross. This could be A or B split right now. They're going to walk the walk. Fallen, easy opener, sees more, gets out. Oh,
Gap closing, but Yuri puts distance and Fallen even lends a helping hand. It's all come unraveled down the stretch. You know, this has been a real masterclass of a map put forward from Furia and Fallen. Showing that experience does reign supreme here, right? In terms of real hot individuals, Nemiga have certainly had them. But the calls, the stacks, the reads, those have all firmly belonged to Fallen. He's trying to make this Furia squad a team that is not easy to upset, not easy to beat down when you are the underdog. They make you feel that pressure. And so now Nemiga, they've got to hope they can bounce back on Furia's pick and Mirage, or else their decision to face Furia, a matchup they thought could be kind to them, one where they would get to scrap, they would get to brawl, the individuals would get to shine, is all one big regret.
It's going to be a CT side start at least. I'm trying to find the positive, Harry.
I think the stance is this. Furia, this is their series now to 2-0. If they can do it convincingly, that's very reassuring.
Yeah.
And I hope we get to have a bit of a highlight reel as we did in the last map. For Nemiga, if they do upset, it's so against the odds, it's almost unthinkable. But this is at least a chance, one more chance to see what Zwei is capable of.
True, good map for an individual to showcase, akin to Anubis. Bomb plant on the B site, one guy there. Khan got smoked off on Cat. Got Lear with smoke kit. He's on short though. Furia have some nice positions in this post plant, so good luck breaking back through. There's going to be a lot of re-peaks and trades available, and the bomb's already half gone. Just toying with them. 99-1. Zwei will finish it.
Kills back from Keserato. They're trying to keep this all in check. Yuri up on that boost is needed eventually, and even drops off for the second. So a well-handled pistol round there from Furia. Good util to nullify the Nemiga setup, as you say.
Side, if you missed it, it was a mare for Nemiga. Eco round. And I think we're going to see some very explosive CS from Furia in this first half. No slow defaulting and waiting for that top mid push. It's Furia who is sending it straight down the middle.
I didn't think he would mind either way, actually, but it's not a good sign, you know? Like, you just don't want it. It's a bad taste in your mouth.
It's like Anubis. It's Zwei v the world. They love leaving him on his own, but he doesn't need bloody help. Quick Deeg. Zwei, can he hunt down this mid kill?
Don't do it. Don't do it, Zwei. Come on.
Absolutely do it. I want to see this once more for the people in the back. Push off Cat. Zwei not going to be able to help them here. It's just Yuri trying to retreat. Another USP kill. Zwei overwhelmed. Can they grab the guns? Keserato's Mac 10 is the answer to the question. Into the window goes Leah. Keserato is here, and Nemiga will not be winning the full eco.
It was like a second of worry just when Zwei got the first.
Running one Deeg, yeah.
It's kept contained. This time Furia don't fall down. I'm sheepishly nervous that this is going to be...
Go on. Be what?
A 12-0
That is, you're calling
that is an insane prediction.
That is
early.
pretty crazy, yeah.
But I'm throwing it out there.
Okay, why? Have they made up their mind? As Risky Bomb pushes Cat, this is the perfect timing. A crunch in mid for Nemiga. Shallow trying to waste their time. Furia, sooner the better.
Yeah, especially when he's got all this info. Like, there are at least 3 players fighting me in mid, so they try to hit the go button.
3v5, here we go.
Replay. Risky Bob one step further, even a follow-up dink onto Yuri. And so, it looks like Nemiga going to pull up early with a rifle round win.
It was really nice of you to curse the 12-0 super quick, just so we could get Nemiga in this game, because I didn't want another one of those, Harry. I wanted some competition, you see.
You want to hit the ground running here, now that the rifles come back out.
Execute, and they'll be recommitting. They're making it look... Oh, no. Okay, nice flick somehow. They're making it look like a fake, but it is going to still be the recommit into A right now. Shallow gets spotted. Now they can start to panic back to the other side of the map. Skulls gets his mid-kill. They're still sort of stuck in the mud right now. With one spotted at ramp, Nemiga should be knowing where this is ending. But Fallen's picked Sway. Furia have so many options right now with Yuri in the ladder room. They can plant for him. They just need to clear out connector. Skulls is on it right now. Crossing past the window. Nice shot for Khan. He's on one right now. 2 kills. There's the cover that allows an open plant, but they got to pick up that bomb once again. And Khan is just hitting everything until Fallen comes flying in. 1v1 for Fallen.
Has to swing wide to go and get the bomb.
No way he's going around. Okay, no.
Faint footsteps, but Xanta didn't hear this. Home's in on ramp now. Fallen is already up and past him.
No way.
Oh, did Fallen actually make it work? Has he got him doubting himself? No, Xanta stays committed to this angle. Not falling for Fallen's tricks. And now with the spot, he's got the info. Fallen's going to have to win this one with aim, not the brain. And Xanta, swinging him wide, puts him to rest.
He almost, for a second, looked like he wanted to go B, but Xanta doesn't doubt himself. No orbs on these T sides today for Fallen, just staying away from them. Did the same on Anubis. I love it. Solid rifle, that's a crazy opening kill as the double orb enters the fray. Skulls gets wallbanged, and Sway wins his fight on ramp. Suddenly the map is a lot easier for Nemiga. They have so much room.
The fact that they even have the money and are feeling comfortable enough to go for double orbs here on the CT side is a real sign of the times with how clean these rounds have been from the Nemiga CT half.
Surprising.
Follow-up kill for Risky Bob. They deal an early crushing blow and then they all tuck in.
I do want to see a bit of hunting though. That would be nice. Get some revenge. They have the money for it. Xanta's making that push happen. Serato should be done for. Oh, good cover.
Slow burning round.
Needs to be. Seen far too many rounds disappear too quickly for Furia, so let this window boost lurk happen, but he gets caught on the jump. Lear sees him in the smoke.
Was waiting for that exact move. Play through the ramp smoke. Serato in the meantime out on the stairs as these rotates start to stifle over for Nemiga. It's going to be a little slow on this approach with room getting taken from Furia, but still they're not in a position to plant this bomb. And with Sway having waited all round over in Palace to play his cards, there's the first strike. There's the first incision to bring them in for the retake. 5v3 now. Couple of missed shots from this orb, sure. But Nemiga only just having this retake take shape as Xanta and Lear both come up with kills. Skulls at ramp.
Seen this one before.
You have seen this one before. Gonna have to relive one of the best moments of last year and cut short. 2 players on 10 health. I was believing.
I was not counting that out by any means. If you had the AK, maybe. Yeah, the thing is, Furia have gone for so many set calls like this double fake where they exec A, show B, go back A. Now they know Zway's pushing. Now Khan's done it, but they've already crossed. He's dead. He has no idea. If only Skull swung, he would win this kill right now. Still got a backstab late on that play. That must feel annoying for Khan. It's got to be up to the AK of Zway, but he's been good for it all day. 2 headshots, crisp conversion. Only Serato, blink and you miss it. But he doesn't miss. Almost the third. 10 health, the difference. A refund on the mid control. Furia now another execute. These have just not worked, have they? And now we have a perfect double ramp bait and switch setup. Lear committed. So I don't think they're going to clear his way. If Lear even takes a kill, that's massive, but he doesn't need to make this work. There's the first. Lear doubles up, forget the switch. All you need is the bait. They have B. K-Serato's found a pick, but this is a long rotation. Khan can stop it.
Oh my god, Fallen moving in. Khan on the angle, that's the bomb dropped. Furia might have B. But without that bomb resting over in top of middle, they cannot win this round. It's all eyes on Yuri. Can he save the day? Essentially 1v4, and Khan is ready for it. K-Serato, 30 seconds left. He's been waiting patiently at the B site for that bomb right there to arrive.
Coming from as well.
The thing that's so mad is like Furia have been forced into set piece after set piece because all their opening moves have been countered perfectly by Nemiga. Even in this round here and now. Smoke down in lower, the push into the tunnels, doing everything they can to remove the starting play of the round. Furia never got the space in mid.
Seems like there's been an orb. Wherever Furia go, they can't escape it. Fallen's finally pulled his out on the end of the T side, and he has put it to use. Maybe that's something.
I mean, the fact that he's finally started donning the AWP, but that feels like it's coming from desperation. You've seen the first few orbs for Fallen materialize in this game down the tail end of this half. Zwei dominating Skulls over in the apartments. Risky Bob on this second orb may as well take over. He's been nailing shot after shot.
He's walking through this every day. It's 9-2. Go for it.
Zwei still putting up resistance. There's the Lear backstab, and it's all eyes on K-Serato. This time he has the bomb, but he's had to hit like a one-man army. He had an impressive sequence to save that AWP. Okay.
Full nades on
K-Serato's the one guy performing. 11 kills deep. He's got more kills than 3 of his teammates put together. K-Serato's not messing around. He's the one you want left in this clutch. Nemiga, you might have had a flawless CT side. This is the final boss. Can you get past an entrenched K-Serato? Tucked in right now. This whole game has fallen onto K-Serato's shoulders, and now he has to bring the heat in this clutch. First connects. They're getting closer. He hears the footsteps, and they chase him down. And Nemiga, past the pistol and the conversions, do not drop a single round on the CT side of Furia's map pick.
That's a dangerous sentence, I'll just say that, but right now, Nemiga looking like they can't miss a beat. Zwei putting on a great game, Lear as well, and Furia nowhere to be seen. Put him on the missing posters, the milk cartons. K-Serato, the one guy in the team, has just been picked as well. Bomb's going B, it's in the sight. Cello fighting for his life. Skulls has even helped him out. My God, that's a quick tap for Risky Bob.
He is feeling it. He's in his element right now, Risky Bob.
They're all just getting killed on the other side of the map. No one's safe.
Yuri, head on a swivel. Oh, God, out of ammo. Long in this out, but Risky Bob will close it. Pistol round secured. And Nemiga want this win. They want to take us to a third. Inferno left waiting in the wings after a dominant win for Fury to open up 10-2 on the half.
No, jokes aside, Nemiga have absolutely earned this. They've made a phenomenal defense.
What we were saying, clearly they've done the prep. I can't get over how much they were shutting down all the early opening moves that Furia tried to do in that first half. It was absurd. You forced Fallen into just having a cool exec after exec after exec, and they were all falling on deaf ears. Nemiga with a B rush, run it down. They want this one over and done with. They want a flawless game under their belts. K-Serato offers up resistance. Rotates are arriving. One found, but there's the return of force. Xanta, they've lost track of K-Serato. He's got behind enemy lines, and a K-Serato that's behind you is a scary thought indeed. They've got to deal with him now. They have him in a box. Lear picks it up. Cello and Fallen. Can they find just one for Furia? Or will this be 13 straight to close it out for Nemiga? A statement made on this second map for sure, as it comes down to this 1v1. Fallen versus Xanta. Low HP on the clutching Nemiga player, but he's dodged Fallen. Gotten away from him, put some space. Fallen's now the one playing guessing games. This guy looked so composed in the first map. He was calling rings around Nemiga. Experience was reigning supreme, but in his clutch, it's about the aim. One shot from Xanta could close this, but it's Fallen to pick it up. Finally, they break the streak. 12 rounds straight from Nemiga, and it takes an awkward 1v1 from Captain Fallen.
Overtime coming. Such a nice way of repositioning. After a little B pop for Nemiga, they're going to go to A, right through the smoke with a pace. Fallen. Ooh, clean on the MP9, almost gets a third. This one will slip by as Furia gets some consolation rounds, it seems. But dare I call this an inevitability at 12-3. They might as well save at 120.
And so even the Furia is scraping a couple of rounds together. It's such a long way on this comeback. It's messed up because I can't even pretend like you haven't seen a team win this many rounds in a row because you literally have already.
They have made this a very entertaining series all of a sudden with an Inferno decider.
I mean, I don't know what the game plan is here. Just looking for damage. If you're Nemiga, it's not going to be found. Furia triple set up on the catwalk. And eventually someone gets the kill.
Took a lot of effort.
Yeah, they've got so much control. They can play contact on this.
This is scary.
They don't have to drop a single piece of util, which means Skulls will never get like anything to tell him to turn around here. Meaning these players in comp might just get shot in the back. They've walked the smoke, trading places. Cello fed to the wolves. Skulls tries to hold the line. He's got support from Yuri. You've at least managed to get out with a 4-on-3. You'll take that. Oh, a wide swing from Fallen's AWP, and suddenly the game's afoot. Furia right back in for the retake. Another from Fallen. Where was this in the first half? It's only Risky Bob. Chart-topping performance right now from this man. There's the spot, gets the info. Everyone's moving in through the jungle. Risky Bob, all the info in the world. Now he's got to hit the shots. Backed up into the spawn. It's another from Risky Bob. Put down. His reign of terror finally closed out as Furia will stick the landing on that retake.
Halfway there. Risky Bob with a hero weapon creeping out, looking for that entry. As Serato no longer playing the B apartments, is Fallen AWPing it, so he gets to sit in the A site. Dreamy. Until he walks into the Galil.
Spot there. Is this a dry fight?
That's brutal.
Had players nearby, they could have lent a helping hand, but Serato on a quick jiggle takes matters into his own hands. Now they creep in closer.
Oh, no.
Serato bested by the Deagle. Skulls having a turnaround now. He's responsible for both Connector and this A site. He needs a bit of help, and so Yuri's moved in. Watchful eye over mid as Skulls won't let them in to his bomb site. Yuri wins that fight in middle, and Sway, low on health, will be finished off by Fallen. Now it's 5 rounds straight for Furia.
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots. I'm quaking a little bit, Harry. Out under Xanta. His presence getting delivered to Furia, but it's him to fall first on that chopping block. No one here to help. And if they swing up mid, Fallen is waiting. Flash for Cello. Oh, it is in tandem with Lear's flash, so he gets blinded and double kill out mid. Fallen missed. Nemiga might have finally sent themselves all the way to a third map. Serato, Bianca, a long way from home. And there was a bit of worry in there. Don't tell me you thought this was free. But Nemiga have earned this victory and taken us to all 3.
It takes a hulking individual effort from Risky Bob here all the way down the stretch. Even while Furia have been on this streak of rounds, Risky Bob has been that one guy consistently offering up resistance. Nemiga certainly came into this prepped. They knew what they wanted to get out of Mirage, and they will deal that crushing blow. A crazy victory picked up for Nemiga. Scores will have to be settled on that third map of Inferno. And the mileage is supposed to be able to get out of guys like Serato and Yuri, who, in their defense on Mirage, were the two putting in the effort to try keep that game competitive.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be some eyeballs on Fallen here, whether or not he decides to don that AWP, something he's tried to avoid across this series, apart from when it really felt desperate back on Mirage. We're into the pistol now, clash in at top banana, and immediately first kills found for Sway. He's back to his entry bullshit.
And they know Fallen's here. He threw the flash, although it was a little too late. Nemiga just double entry. Can Fallen respond and keep this round alive? He's picked Lear, throwing grenades for crying out loud. It's all Sway in this pistol. As he finds 3 kills with the Glock, he still changes to the USP. Looking for a little range at the back of the site. Calm with grenades. Can he get somewhere to throw that Molotov for the bomb? Because I don't see a world or a way Furia win this with that util in play. He's back at New Box, perfectly poised for this post plant.
Skulls and Yuri aren't really together in this either. Yuri's already peeking in. Skulls is watching for any swing out from New Box or Dark. And, well, we found first. It's Zwei with the ace. All 5. Double entry in at top Banana. Besting falling in the head-to-head. Zwei, this guy looking like the real deal as he one-man armies Furia out of the pistol.
Talk about an introduction to a third map from this guy. Pre-fires Keserato and closes every single kill. Oh, young talent.
When they chose to pick in a Furia at the start of this series, that felt like the wrong move. Oh, how the tides have changed.
You also, oh, that's nice. You also get first pick, right, if you're number 9.
It's a very powerful position to hold.
It's kind of the best position because you're still picking your opponent, but you're also, you get first choice. So you have whoever you want. But let's see if they can get there, Harry. There's still a whole map. Furia with, ooh, smoke at the right time as that molly ticks. Nemiga give up the aim of the game. Flashing fallen in, but they've already departed. They won't let him leave. He was already low. Tempts you into B, but is it too good to be true? They just left Boiler. They're going to get backstabbed. This could be 2 kills. And as the bomb is in tandem in middle, it might have to commit to B. Here comes Yuri with 1 with the info. What a spray. Great control. Forcing their hand into the B bomb site. But if Khan gets his entry, we're back on. Denied by Keserato's 5-7. Leah, 1v4. But we know how Inferno plays. It's winnable if he goes right now. I think he just expects more resistance than the lone Keserato. Be able to kill him grabbing the gun. Just about. But Furia win on an eco. They won't be expecting it here.
The downside to him not using it early, though, is this triple B stack is just going to be maintained for the time being. Eventually, someone should want to move over. It's a lot of resources to have a B with no info to justify it. Skulls now getting spots on 2 players over here on the long side. Does at least repel the offensive for the time being. Yuri going to take it one step further, and at this point, you've got a lot of info that there are bodies over here at A, and so Keserato makes his way over.
Fantastic grenade, but they're going into a crossfire with Keserato on the angle as well. He's dropped the bomb. This has been a hand forced from Nemiga. They didn't want to commit to this round, but Skulls forced him into it. And now he's tucked in. Xanta, nice entry. 2v4 though, and still with a crossfire to break. Not going to be easy. He needs a clean shot. That will do. Yuri down in the pit. Here's the drop. Takes 1. And the plant will be faked out. Trying to force a kill, but he's got no ammo left in the mag. Goes for the AWPer instead. Xanta is in hot water. It's burning. It's boiling his skin alive as he goes to hunt this pit player. They're not giving him a thing. And Furia face together. Fallen's crouched because he knows what this angle entails. Xanta looking over the top. And here comes the banana retake for Furia. Xanta will just have to respect. Double nade logs. Nothing for free. And Keserato, 2 rifles fighting deep. Nemiga now learn what they're up against, and an off angle for Skulls digs this grave deeper. Buried.
Good util to flush Xanta out from Banana, make his life miserable. Zwei now going to try and do what he does best, the impossible, but nothing found. Yuri crossfire set up, with his teammates split between Library and Cold up close. Skulls now dropping off, and there's no way back into this for Lear, and I think he knows it. Boxed in. Furia looks to take their 4th.
Yeah, they're not messing around in this game, right? Like, first map, they would peek you. Second map, they would peek you. Third map, well held for Furia nonetheless. And Xanta straight through the double Molotov eats Keserato's AWP. Double AWP, may I say, for the Furia CT side. I've never seen that. I have never seen that, and I don't think I will again. Zwei just runs down the apartment stack.
Zwei wish he sees that every single day, man. That is a crazy double for him to pick up. The fact that he gets both of them, that's cracked. The A site wide open, Fallen burning alive.
See ya.
Keserato cut down in rotation. It's all Zwei. Nade on a Fallen. Cello left up in this clutch. 1v2. They are separated. They are spread out. He caught Zwei on the aggro.
Wait, he was
going to try and move into the top of middle, and that bomb rooting in through the apartments.
Yeah,
Cello in this moment knows he has time. Gap's getting closed. Cello moving in. Missed shot from the orb. Oh dear, Risky Bob. Have they given Cello a second chance that they can't afford? They never should have gave away. It takes Khan stepping up to the plate, narrowly clinching that 1v1 for Nemiga, but it's far from comfortable.
Like this. Fallen. Yeah, you don't want to meet that there. That's a frustrating death for Zwei.
I think they're expecting a slowdown, a late take of Banana, exactly like we were talking about off the top of this round, and that's not what's about to come their way. Fallen's now tagged up, softened up over on the long side, and Skulls is really out on an island here. It puts a lot of weight on winning this fight, and he really does commit to it. Skulls had to win both of those, and he doesn't break a sweat while doing it. Yuri, in the downtime, has been waiting in this pit position, hungry for this push, and it comes his way. Him and Skulls combine for the round for Furia. It starts with Fallen getting aggressive, but Skulls is the man that...
Half by again, one flash, one smoke. Hardly a dream. Okay.
Well, that's just fallen things.
Yeah.
That's something else Nemiga now have to worry about. Another from Fallen's AWP. Yeah. And it's still not done. There's still more where that came from. He tries his hand at the wallbang again. Risky Bob was there. Known about now, as this is very, very quickly coming unraveled. This T-side might have gotten off to a high-flying start. Remember, we come off the back of a Nemiga upset win on Mirage. It starts with an ace from Zwei in the pistol, but past that point, Nemiga have accomplished very little on this T-side. Furia back in form. Fallen back to BS with the wallbang kill on Lear.
Final buy, final chance, and Furia just throw themselves down middle. Of course they do. They won't even let you play your call in the last round of the half. Fallen finds a quick pick.
This is really a taste of your own medicine if you're Nemiga. You were denying their opening moves all last map long, and so now that they're on the CT side, they're flexing.
Nice shot.
They do lose players early, but it's that Fallen AWP. God, we've missed it in this series.
Go again.
It only came out of desperation back on Mirage, but here, it's where it belongs. Fallen.
Barrel.
Barrel's been seen.
Yeah,
Bigger rain always better. And that pull of the pistol, too late, does betray him. Khan secures that kill on Fallen entrenched in the apartments. And Zwei's got a lot of real estate up through short, even though it's Keserato he's up against. God, he's quick. It's just Cello, 1v3.
Khan's got him cut off as well. He's even playing for info. He doesn't need to overcommit to this duel. This is such an important round just to get something at the end, but they've let Cello back in. He almost pulled the clutch before. 13-3, he goes back for more. That bomb wanted to fight. Instead, it's going to have to run, get a plant, set Zwei up, make this a little bit easier for yourself, and they're going to run B. I love that. Disrespect from Nemiga.
No.
And Cello has read it.
No, Cello.
He's going to beat Zwei there.
Cello, how have you read this? Cello, how have you read this? He's put 2 and 2 together.
If he shifts now, he has the best timing possible, and they're going all the way round Ruins. He might find a 1v1.
Cello on that swing, right idea, but couldn't nail the execution. Zwei finishes the job, and so Nemiga managed something down the tail end of their T side, but will it all be in vain?
Zwei's baited in for damage, and I don't think he's going to be able to stop this. Julies are good, not this good. 4 players jumping out of apartments, all pit side. Khan from afar, Furia trying to pick him apart. It's Zwei needs to do something in this pistol. Stuck in the sight. Keserato killing 2, and it's just easy for Furia. The USPs are not connecting for Nemiga. 1 on 3. Risky Bob would have to double his kill count right now. And they swing him together. Back to business for Furia.
This is all part of the build.
One of the most interesting things of just watching Nemiga's CT sides is the 4-1s they always do. Sway might get Zeus kill.
They always make these rounds way more close than they should. Nemiga, how do they always do this, man?
It's these 1-4 setups.
It's a fully co, please, Cello, my God. Normality might be restored.
Needed that.
Route to the plants opened up, but these pistols, they do have some serious bite. Furia know that better than anyone. Nothing is taken for granted in this game. 3v4 in the post plant. You don't normally cast these at all with any sincerity that the pistols are going to pick it up.
It's just positions now. Inferno post plant. These are hard with rifles, so full USP, no armor. I don't think there's a hope in hell that Nemiga can win this. They're going to send a high flash over and push through the smoke.
All in, Hail Mary. Cello running low on ammo down in the pit will eventually have to leave this angle, but before he goes, he departs with 2, and Xanta is running for the hills.
Nice, well played from Fallen. Knows he can't get away, so he's going to hang around for the kill. It's rifle round or bust.
Well, because they've always been good at finding damage, they've always had these chances to reset Furia early, and in the past that's been a nice chance for a second win.
Yuri! What's a 1G with an 8G? Not ideal.
1,000 newtons of regret. I know, the force exerted by a grenade just plucked a number out of thin air. 1,000 seemed nice and round, just like the 10 that Furia is sat on right now. Skulls over in the apartments. Has a funny feeling about Moto's way, picked from the pit, and now they're ready for Khan on this angle. It's not the best of fights for Khan. It's really awkward as he's pinned in. He has to pick an angle, commit to a fight. He chooses Cello, he chooses wrong. 4v3 as the sight falls in favor of Furia, and Cello's not overextending on this lurk at the long side. He's just going to slow down these rotates. His presence there earlier on, enough to waste time for Nemiga, time that they simply do not have.
Yeah, hey, Furia gave them a chance by sabotaging Yuri, but a quick, perfect flash from Fallen. Nemiga need these guns if they want to stay competitive here in this series. Even one casualty is costly. But they just survive.
Quad set up in top mid. Eventually this plays on a timer, right? They will try and clear middle, but that's why Furia throwing in this fake is good. It's going to keep all these bodies here. They get out with the kills as well. This is a lot of info for Furia. They can start to look to hit the go button on this B play. Creeping through the smoke. No. It's a nice move made from Xanta. The exact move required if Nemiga wanted a chance in this round.
And it keeps
now they know. Lear at the B site. Swings it wide, but Queserato ready for that. 2v2 now as Furia battle back in.
That's an insane shot from Queserato, and he's hunting another one. Deep down banana, Queserato cleaning house. Someone's poisoned the milk and cookies. Xanta gone, and Khan cannot. It's Furia on match point, ready to eliminate Nemiga from the bounty.
Trying to feed it somewhat. He wants to give them one kill to keep the intrigue up. He wants to give them one fight to keep 4 players here. That seems like a good trade. 1 for 4 in terms of positioning. Fallen will take that. And so as Cello goes out into middle, that molly missing is not inconsequential. It lets this stack be maintained. Fallen's plucked from the ranks. But Nemiga now know they're on a timing. They know that Furia got info from that peak, and you're still dedicating a lot of resources over here towards A. So they either have to dismantle this or go aggressive. And they're going to elect with the former, starting to rotate players back towards this B site. That's where Queserato's been hanging out. Going to play through the Molotov on an off timing, trying to catch them sleeping at the wheel. Creeping to the top of mid in the meantime, and no one from Furia wins their fights. There's still more resistance in Nemiga. Can Yuri break through?
Not today. Nemiga holds strong and keep 5 in this.
A timer on that play. You can't play quad mid every round. That will lose you the game, or so you'd like to think. Because eventually Furia will get up to speed. They have 6 chances to close out this series.
They're going.
And it exploded into the top
wow.
of mid, right as the boost is taking shape. Cello will have his revenge. And with it, the A site has crumbled. Nemiga, it comes down to Xanta and Lear. Desperate rotates in. Too little, too late from Nemiga on this CT side. We've all been impressed with some individual moments today from this squad. But in the end, Furia will reign supreme. 3v1. And no margins for error here. Keserato even lies in wait, reading them like a book. That final kill meant to get locked in there. Mollied off, there's no hope, surely. Smoke even misses, everything's going wrong, and so Lear, sacrificial lamb, through the Molotov, the fate sealed of Nemiga. Their time in Blast Bounty draws to a close. Furia, in that next round, they'll have their time as the Bounty Hunters.